Today we will have a look at the Formula One teams and we will analyze the percentage of which the drivers share the points between them of the respective teams. So we start with the most balanced team, which is Aston Martin, where Lance Stroll is responsible for 51.6% of the points. He basically has just 2 points more than Fernando Alonso. The championship leaders, McLaren, who lead by a mile, have actually the second smallest gap between them in percentage. Piastri is leading with 52.5%. The difference in total points is actually 31, so it shows how much points they actually have. But it also shows how close this championship fight is actually. And we can be lucky that it's between the McLarens and not between other teammates that we will be further up the list. Third smallest gap is surprisingly between the two Ferraris. Charles Leclerc responsible for 58.2% of the points. That's almost 50 points between him and Hamilton, but only the third smallest gap. So in conclusion, also, we have a lot of teams where there's a big spread between the points. Next team is VCARB, where Isaac Hadjar is responsible for 62.3% of the points. You also have to say that Yuki Tsunoda is also responsible for almost 5% of the points with the 3 points he scored in the beginning of the season for VCARB. So this is the first bigger spread, I think, between teammates. At Haas, there's also Ocon responsible for 63.6% of the points. The difference between Ocon and Behrman here is 12 points. The next largest gap is at Sauber, where Nico Hülkenberg has 67.3% of the points. The difference between them is 19 points here between Hülkenberg's 37 and Bortoletto's 18. Next team on the list is Mercedes, where Russell is responsible for 74.6% of the points. You can clearly see that Antonelli is not really having the greatest of rookie seasons. Next team up the list is Williams, where Alex Albon has 81.4% of the points. Carlos Sainz only 16 points to Albon's 70. And the next biggest spread is actually the most points between teammates in total, but it is at Red Bull, where Verstappen is responsible for 96.2% of the points and has over 200 points more than his teammate Yuki Tsunoda. But the winner here is actually Alpine, because Pierre Gasly has scored all of Alpine's only 20 points this season. Colapinto and Doohan both without points after the Italian Grand Prix.